I recently posted a video sharing our morning routine. Now, this video is a very accurate description of what most of our mornings looked like this past fall. And I also mentioned in that video that there were a couple days a week that didn't exactly look like that. So in this video, I'm sharing exactly how the not ideal days look. And we've actually had a lot of what I would consider just bad days, especially since coming back from the holiday. And we've had about 3 weeks of what I call just limping along. And I've just had to get rid of some things because we're just going through a really hard time as a family. And so then I'm just finding that I don't have enough margin to manage everything that I managed in the fall. I kind of picked up the same strategy that I used when I was pregnant or when we had a newborn or anytime we've had illness in our family. I just kind of call these the survival plans, and that's what I'm sharing with you now. So my survival plans have two goals. Goal number one is to enjoy my kids. And goal number two is to maintain some type of routine. And that includes our chores, our meals at regular times, and some of our homeschool. But like I mentioned at the beginning, like I've had to pull away a lot just to get us through the day. So some of the things I've done just to help me enjoy my kids while we're going through a harder season as a family is instead of reading a lot of harder books like I do share in my morning time plans video that I'll link to, we're doing picture books. I've been reading a devotional at breakfast, and I've even been doing like a picture book at lunch. And sometimes I've even just sat on the couch with my little ones and just, while the older ones are just doing their math, and just enjoy, they're just bringing me book after book. And I did that for an hour the other day. Also, we've done, pancakes in the middle of the week or planned spontaneous outings to the park, or I'll say, hey, let's get everything done by 10 o'clock and then let's go over to the local park and grab our bikes and go for a walk if the weather's been really great. I've also relaxed on our schedule. I would say that we've kept the basic flow of our routine, like things happen in the same sequence that they usually happen. But instead of starting right at 8, some mornings people haven't even gotten out of bed until 7:30 or 8, and we're starting closer to 9. And then instead of squishing everything into the morning, I'm allowing for more. Again, I really like to get the work done first in the morning. So we're doing math and we're doing reading and writing. And we're stopped doing piano for right now. I removed some extra, like I had my older student doing a Greek book, and I took all the extra stuff away, and we're just focusing on the basics because that is what I have the capacity to check. And it seems like we're kind of going a little bit deeper on reading, writing, and arithmetic as we're kind of limping along. Since I've woken up in the morning with kind of just a pit in my stomach, like, oh, this is hard. And I have had to figure out, well, how can I simplify? What can I let go of? And trying to see, like chores, like how can I make this more joyful? So sometimes I've gotten up and I've just done the older kids' chores so that I'm not arguing with them about, getting them done. And instead of doing 2 books that are hard, I might do one fun book. And when the baby's napping, I've done one of the harder books. So finally, I have really been trying to focus on things that bring me peace. And one of those includes being outside. So I have really been trying to either get my family over to the park in the morning if it's nice, or put the baby down early for a nap so that because it's winter, it's warmer in the afternoons. So then we'll go to the park in the afternoon, and that has been really life-giving for me. The other things that really bring me life are reading aloud delightful books, and just, again, like I mentioned, letting the kids just pile the books on and just reading one after the other, especially to my younger 4 kids, because the older ones at this point, yes, they let me read aloud to them, but they want to kind of go run off and read their own books that they're into. And then I also really enjoy baking cookies or baking anything with my kids, especially my younger ones really love being in the kitchen with me. So that is something else that has brought me joy and has brought us more peace. And we are relational beings. I think it's easy for me because I do like systems and I love creating a plan. It's easy for me to forget the relationship. So this has been a good season of slowing down and focusing on our relationships with one another. So not every day can be exactly the same. I would love to hear from you. What have you found brings you life or has helped you on your hard days? And please share that with me down below.